Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Desync Vanilla Edition. When we last left off, we're just chatting, going caving. So what have I done is a little bit of branch mining. Got some iron, some diamonds. There's a little bit more than 17 down there, I think, last I counted. And the next order of business is we need to start, 1, lighting all this stuff, 2, chopping down all the trees of the area, and 3, putting in water. Probably help to make torches correctly. Of these tasks, we have, no particular order of difficulty. Well, the hardest part is going to be the water bit. Simply because we're going to try and maximize water usage. Because there is no... We want to... We're going to try and at least get, like... It's going to be... Okay, we're going back inside. Good try. It's not going well up here. Alright. No. Going up here was a mistake. I tried to time this so the sun went down, but clearly I made a mistake. Alright. Nothing but smoldering corpses should be out there shortly. We are almost out of wheat anyway, so we do need to start this semi-large farm. Now, I already brought up some dirt. While I'm going to try, and the keyword is try, to keep much of the original landscape. The issue we're going to run into with that plan, it's not really an issue, but I can't have any grass. Because otherwise I'm just going to trample it. Oh! Why aren't you burning? So I need to be mindful of that. There are ways to get it to not trample, and we might end up doing that when we start getting closer to the outskirts. And to do that is you need to put fence posts under this to prevent trampling. You have to be using the messed up level geometry. I don't remember when they changed it to where you could actually walk on farmland without busting it to pieces. But the fence post thing is a nice thing to note. Like these tiny hills, like this thing will probably be shaved down slightly to actually make it fit. Like these little nubs, a lot of this needs to go. Not because they're ugly, but because I'm not gonna try and make many failure points for this. So it is going to be easier to make slabs. Not make slabs, make fences in the other areas. Like this area, I'm not entirely sure if I'll use it. Like there's a lot of terrain that I haven't seen around here, so I don't know how big this farmland plus castle is going to actually be. I'm not sure if it's all that viable. I mean, well, it is viable. I've done it. It's more time. That's why we made the first diamond hoe. Because now that I have seeds, I don't need to really pull up seeds for planting. I just need the ground ready to be sown with seeds. Is that clay? No, that's not clay. I get really excited for that for a second. Easy access clay. Because we're going to need clay. A lot of clay. We don't need a lot of clay. We just need enough for the paintings back home. But that's still clay we need to go find and track down. Like this line of sand. This guy will definitely have to be pulled out. At least the top layer. So we have a flush farmland. Because I'm hoping a little coastal area to coastal area. Ooh, a water castle could be nice. I mean, I know I only say the water castle because we need to put a farm up there as well. Actually, speaking of which, you know what? We need to actually do that now. Let me go to the other side of the island. I don't know if mobs will spawn on farmland. I don't think they do, because otherwise I think the spawn one would have been obliterated. But we need to once again create a pillar, or at least not really a pillar, but a spot where the grass will grow. And it's going to be too wide. And we have to actually build it up and away. Oh, okay. And it should make sense as to why. We need the distance away from this land to spawn animals, on top of removing the ability for anything else to spawn near me. So throwing this in the sky is really the only viable solution. We'll try and make it pretty later. But for now, we will have at least a little bit of grass growing up here. And we can kind of get a sky view, I guess, of what land we're working with now. How high is this? 97. I want to believe it's enough. But knowing me, and knowing this game, probably isn't. I think the limit is like 30 blocks away. So that's 64 down there. If we make sure we're at least 110 up, we can make a collector at like 80. And then we can harvest away. And we all saw how long it took to actually get grass up there, even though I had prepped that as the first thing because I knew I needed it to get up there somehow and didn't want to wait. Still took forever. So I'm hoping with this... Oh, we're going down. I'm hoping with this double wide setup, it'll actually like tick down quick enough because it's doing more checks. So it'll check up there if we can grow grass like grass. It'll check 2 blocks instead of 1. That is the hope. That is the hope. Whether that is what ends up happening, that's a different problem. One day I'll find a better spot for my mic so it doesn't grab the clicking. I don't have a boom mic stand. But the other second problem is I don't like things obstructing my vision, of which this does. So, catch 22. I'm hoping that I get all the leaves out of this thing. Big trees are annoying. Long live birch. For birch is the perfect tree up until 125. Not because it looks good, but because it makes planks. It doesn't grow into big trees. Alright, I'm not seeing any more. Get into this tree and tear you down. I said it's 2020. I probably should have been also knocking torches onto the ground. A little later on that one. Knock out all the wood though. Floating trees are more important. Get on the dirt! Alright, go, 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 go! Start lighting. Go, go, go. Eat that slice of bread. I know this still isn't technically enough torches, but I'm just placing to go. Hoping to be left alone. You're making a noise, my friend. That's a little unfair, don't you think? Creeper I can get. They're not supposed to. But you, a zombie? It's cruel. Cruel and unfortunate. Walk along as much of the sandy beach as I can. See another section where they like to spawn. In my front door. Keep running. Too stupid. More sheep for my wool collection. Good, 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 good. Scrumptious. You're all valuable assets to my empire. Your wool will be put to good use in the near future. I heard sand move. Might have been me. I'm spooking myself. I think this is the last few for this side. Oh yeah, do I need to light this up? I'm gonna at least light the first bit of the staircase. Just so that it's lit. Beautiful. Alright, we got plenty of... The forest is deharvesting. We're getting the wood. We're gonna need... Probably not this much wood, but... If I were to turn this into fences, I could, in theory, have enough to completely just destroy this area. Just in terms of making the farmland not be so dissolvable. On the other hand, I would have to skim the entire surface of its dirt just to put it back on top of it. And I'm not sure if that's worth it, guys. You tell me. To me, that doesn't seem very worthwhile to me. This is definitely dark. Hey, you need to not be over here. Go away. You're not wanted. Good shot, my guy. You do it again? You're trying. I'll give you that much. Come on. Oh, uh-oh. Hit one of your buddies. It'll be funny. I swear. Alright. Put this final guy right here. And we still technically have a stack. Don't think we can burn saplings yet. Which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Alright, well, with the left side of the forest completely eviscerated. Got plenty of lumber. Probably didn't need to carry all the buckets with me at this current time, but we are anyway. Piece of leather, more saps. Alright. Well, in any case, I hope you all enjoyed watching, and we will see you all on the next episode of Minecraft Desync Vanilla Edition. Bye-bye!